So you're asking me, Lisa, like what would keep me to stay interested? Is that it? Could you ask me actual questions so I get clarity?
Yes. So what would, when you're dating a woman and you're in the beginning stages and there's that intoxication that's going on in the brain, what would it take to keep you interested in that woman?
First off, her different energies, meaning that where she might be laughing, she has this very girly personality. It might be where I see her take care of business. So there's this attractiveness in her where I realize that she could help me if I needed her help me. She embodies these different archetypes. But more than anything else, it's I work hard. And there's a lot that I do, and I will put a lot of effort into demonstrating that love for someone I really like. If she starts showing lack of interest, meaning that it could be simple things, just like, you know, back to text messaging. It could be where I send out a hello with a happy picture, and you don't hear anything. And then maybe 9 years later, 9 hours later, you get, oh, I was busy. But no thank you, no nothing, just like nothing. Not that I need that, but I think unconsciously if I keep doing these things and she's not reciprocating, I feel less interested.
Yeah, okay.
And I dislike having to say that, like, you know, like I give to get something back, but I think energetically,
there's a flow.
There's a flow
that goes on. Okay, so I have a question with that. So, and we were talking about text messaging and how people are wrapped up in that. So in the beginning of dating, we're all in it, right? We're texting back and forth.
Yeah.
There's maybe a 5-minute lapse between texts, you know, and that would be a lot in the beginning. And then the dating starts, and then the comfortability sets in. And then, like you said, there's maybe hours in time. Sorry, I was busy. Maybe there's even something cute and playful with that. To follow up. However, how come now it's okay, sorry I was busy, 3 hours later, and in the beginning of the relationship that would have never flown for anything. It would have been, you know, a response in 5 minutes. Why does that change? And why is that, I mean, is that just the evolution of the relationship, or is that comfortability, or what do you think that is?
I have a great theory on that, and that is, for most people, they are connecting on levels of awareness and consciousness that still is animalistic, or it's just not fully heightened to the capacity that it could go. So if you are two horny people, I mean, that powerful sexual energy is going to polarize you to want to move mountains to get to each other. As you get past that, and it's not just about sex. In other words, just imagine that you have sex, so now you know how this person's genital looks and feels. And then you start sharing, you start understanding qualities about this person, including that you start creating boundaries. So now you are creating this relationship so there's harmony and it fits. Well, if you get to that level, that second stage where it's now like, okay, we now know what each other likes and what we don't like, and this is it. Is there any more to that? Can you expand beyond that? You know, and what I'm trying to say is that once you've already have been fulfilled in the primal mode, and you've already reached a place where it's like, oh, now I know you, if there's nothing more than that, like say your spiritual evolution, like the real reason why you exist, what are your fears, then I think boredom, creativity, or boredom sets in, and because there's no creativity, there's nothing else more
that's holding you there.
Yeah, it's just that. It's just because it's not inspiring you.
So are you saying that...
think about this for a moment. You know this. Okay, so you have women, and men can relate to this also. You work with women, and that is... in relationships, you'll notice that men often, even if they've been married a long time, they don't fight, men will think everything's great, and she's still challenging me. Now she wants me to do this and that. Women have more of a tendency to want to keep growing and try new things. They're never going to settle, whereas guys, it's like, okay, everything's perfect, you know, everything's fine. And I work with couples where women start getting bored of that, and it's that second stage. They want so much more. They want their husbands or boyfriends to ask, you know, why are you in pain? Or what really did happen? Is that how you really feel?
Yeah.
You know, it's like going beyond that, what we present to others, because most of us are not really speaking our truth.
So what you're saying is that women want a man to connect with them deeper, and men are kind of staying in the status quo, just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yet,
and then once a man gets his needs met, he's cool.
But is he really? Are his needs being met when he's in that status quo? What are the needs? Are the needs just being taken care of sexually?
Well, here's
security?
the thing. He doesn't know. So what he starts doing is maybe creating other relationships or more distractions, such as work.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. More distractions.
Yeah.
Because a man.
It turns into distractions that I mentioned before.
So a man wants to keep fixing things, that's a tendency.
He needs to continue to be challenged in life, in his relationship. Yeah. It doesn't mean in a tumultuous way, but it means that he has to continue to grow. And so does a woman.
So what is a man going to want to be challenged with in a relationship? So, let's say you get a strong, powerful woman. A lot of men talk about how they want a strong, powerful woman, and then they get one and they don't know what to really do with it. And either they look at her as a pain in the ass, or in the beginning it's really intoxicating and exciting, and then it becomes...
Yeah. Well, first off, if you're with a man who is... not evolved, who just wants the simplicity of life, then that's just the type of relationships he's always going to have. He's going to attract women who always just create drama, who are jealous. That's just kind of that, I would say, like lower vibration.
Okay.
If you get a man who is looking for more of a partnership, who's looking for just to get along, make life more comfortable, then he's going to have someone who's in the same place, where they end up turning maybe into kind of more like roommates. There's just no polarity or excitement.
Sure.
If you meet a man who just wants a lot more, then that's someone who is gonna try new things with you. It just depends on where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is where is that man, at in his awareness?
Okay.
Every man has a different desire. I'm reaching for the stars. I don't want just a basic genital sex relationship. I don't want the relationship where, hi Bob, hi Martha, it's a good morning, and we're acting like the Brady Bunch, and nothing's really happening. We're pretending everything's fine. It's complete bullshit. I want a relationship where it's like, it's real. We share, we talk about things, and the woman I'm with brings new things into enhance our relationship, and I do too. It takes both of us to do that.
Is there ever too much for a woman to bring in to connect on that deeper level that we talked about? Does it ever get old for a man? It almost seems like there's some balance.
A man who's more evolved, hell no.
Okay.
A man who's like at a different level of consciousness, oh hell yeah, it feels like a pain in the ass. Okay. He's saying, leave me alone. What's wrong with me? Because if he's successful, he's thinking, I've done everything in this lifetime. Everyone else looks at me this way. Why are you telling me to go to the gym? Why are you telling me, you understand?
Yeah.
Who he is not based on how he really sees himself, but based on how the world looks at him.
Yes.
But his woman sees him on a much different level.
And what level is that? What does she see him on?
She sees his crap.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
And if she calls him out on that, does he want that?
Guy who's less
Evolved?
Conscious? Hell no.
Okay.
Guy who's evolved? Absolutely.
Okay.
If you were being offered some free tools that could get you unstuck, would you be interested? If so, visit raydoctor.com and receive your free transformational exercises. Imagine starting each day feeling deeper love, a clearer mind, and being able to say to yourself, I really feel good. My clients love these, and so will you. Get them now for free at raydoctor.com.